By Thomas, pre-quiz gin. Bombay Bramble.
That's right. You need to just let me sit down, probably. You need to just let me sit down.
Yeah, I think you just see the top of my head when you. Shall I sit down quickly and then get up again?
I'll adjust it when you sit down.
Okay.
What was the one? And what I'm doing now. And what's my range about the next on the thing.
To make sure it's three big money at the shop. No.
Do it through the GoFundMe page.
All right. Get it, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you bring it forward a bit, Josh? Unless I get a higher chair. Is that right? Too much now. Can't see that. I don't see too much of me.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, good evening. Welcome to your isolation quiz. Slightly different format this week. Exactly the same format as regards A, B, or C, but you go on to Google Documents.
Yeah, Google form. There's a Google form.
There's a Google form. You click onto that. I will ask the questions. You will answer on that sheet. So there's no delay. You won't see the questions written down. You will just hear me say question 1, question 2, and so on. So I hope you're all logged in. Any problems, message Josh on YouTube so we can see if we've got any problems. This is totally new. This is the first time it's been run. Gives us more scope. Somebody said try Zoom, but then I'd have to look and watch you putting your answers up on bits of paper, I think. That's what Josh reckons. But anyway, good evening. Welcome all. Hope you're keeping safe. So here we go.
Let me just check everyone's working. Somebody wants the link.
Josh, somebody's getting the link. I think once we've all got the link, we can keep it for next week.
I'll post it in the. 1 second.
I would do these. People making inquiries about the link. I hope you're all staying well. The garden's getting plenty of water. Thank God. I'm sick and tired of playing with the hose pipe. It seems strange just sitting here doing nothing. You're all watching me. and I'm watching myself. So Josh will tell me when it's ready to go. I'll read the questions twice, then you will have Josh will call the time for me. In fact, I can call it.
That's working. There we go. The link is on the right-hand side of the YouTube video now. There is a link there.
The link is on the right-hand side of the YouTube video.
I think of that as an answer sheet. That's your answer sheet. Whatever you write on that, by writing, I mean whatever you click as the A, B, or C answer, then that is going to be, what you answered. So think of it as an answer sheet. There's picture questions on there as well, and
at the end of 15, you submit.
At the end of 15, you need to click next, and it'll load the next 15, next 25, and then you need to submit at the end. We'll go through the answers at the end, and then we'll give you runners first.
Yeah. Okay. There are more options on this format than the poll EV or whatever. So everybody's on. Question number 1. I'll read it twice as I say. You'll get the gist. What was the first man-made object to break the sound barrier? What was the first man-made object to break the sound barrier? Was it the aeroplane, a bullet, or a whip? What was the first man-made object to break the sound barrier? Was it A, aeroplane, B, bullet, C, whip? Click on what you think is the correct answer, A, B, or C.
Okay, 10 seconds.
Okay, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Question number 2. Which of these athletes won Olympic gold first? Which of these athletes won Olympic gold first? Was it Denise Lewis, Kelly Holmes, or Sally Gunnell? A, Denise Lewis, B, Kelly Holmes, C, Sally Gunnell. Which of those athletes won Olympic gold first? Okay, 5 seconds. Time up. Question number 3. Which of these Nordic alphabets has the most letters? Which of these Nordic alphabets has the most letters? Icelandic, Swedish, or Danish? A, Icelandic, B, Swedish, C, Danish. Which of those has the most letters in their alphabet? Icelandic, Swedish, or Danish? Five seconds.
Oh, I've got time now. I can do some time.
So fine. Okay. Question number 4. Look into my eyes is a catchphrase of which Little Britain character? Look into my eyes is a catchphrase of which Little Britain character? Kenny Craig, Bubbles de Vere, or Marjorie Dawes? Whose catchphrase is look into my eyes? Is it A, Kenny Craig, B, Bubbles de Vere, or C, Marjorie Dawes? Look into my eyes is a catchphrase of which Little Britain character? A. Kenny Craig, B. Bubbles de Vere, C. Marjorie Dawes. Okay, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, question 5. You have a country highlighted in red. Can you name that country? Is it Croatia, Montenegro, or Bosnia and Herzegovina? On your map, the area marked in red, is it Croatia, Montenegro, or Bosnia Herzegovina?
Ten. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, you should be on question number 6. Question 6, which Conservative Prime Minister was born the year before the Queen? Anthony Eden, Ted Heath, or Margaret Thatcher? Which Conservative Prime Minister was born a year before the Queen? Anthony Eden, A. Ted Heath, B. C. Margaret Thatcher.
Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time's up. Okay, question number 7. True or false? The first Little Chef restaurant opened in 1966. True or false? The Little Chef restaurant opened, or the first Little Chef restaurant opened in 1966. Is that true or is that false? First Little Chef opened in 66. True or false?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I hope you finished clicking your answers. Question number 8. Which group had a US #1 hit with a James Bond film song? Which group had a US #1 hit with a James Bond film song? Was it Aha, Duran Duran, or Wings? Bond film song hit in the States. Was it A, Aha, B, Duran Duran, C, Wings? Which of those had a hit in the States? A #1 hit. If you're worrying about the answers, they will get all the answers at the very end.
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Question number 9. Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper was painted onto what surface? Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper was painted onto what surface? Was it canvas, plaster, or wood? Leonardo da Vinci's painting, was it A, on canvas, B, on plaster, C, on wood?
Five seconds.
5 seconds.
2, 1. Question 10.
Question 10. Again, you've got 3 maps in front of you.
Flags.
Yeah, flags, sorry, not maps, quite right, Josh. I can't see the pictures, you can. Which of these is the flag of Kiribati? Which of those flags is of Kiribati?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, your time is up. You've had to look at the maps of flags, I should say. Question 11. In 1987, Mr. Potato Head lost which accessory? Did he lose a beer can, a revolver, or a pipe? In 1987, Mr. Potato Head lost which accessory? Was it A, beer can, B, revolver, C, pipe? Give us a count, Josh. Surely you've had enough time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, question 12. Patrick and Pippa were neighbours of who? Del Boy, Reggie Perrin, or Vector Meldrew? Patrick and Pippa were neighbours of A, Del Boy, B, Reggie Perrin, C, Victor Meldrew. We want to live by any of them. Patrick and Pippa, the neighbours, Del Boy, Reggie Perrin, or Victor Meldrew.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, question 13. True or false question. The penalty was introduced into football in 1891. Is that true or is it false? The penalty was introduced into football in 1891. True or false?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time up. Question 14. Which US actress starred in films The Help, Zero Dark 30, and Interstellar? Was it Jessica Chastain, Emma Stone, or Anne Hathaway? Which of those actresses starred in Help, Zero Dark 30, and Interstellar? A, Jessica Chastain, B, Emma Stone, C, Anne Hathaway.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time is up. Question 15. Again, you have got a map. Which US state is shown in blue? Which US state is shown in blue? Is it Arkansas, Missouri, or Kansas? Which American state is shown in blue? Arkansas, Missouri, or Kansas?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to click the next button at the bottom of the page to bring up the next.
Okay, I think you probably got that. To get onto the next page on your answer sheet, click next at the bottom right hand corner. That will then take you on to your next set of answer paper. Next bit of the answer paper, I should say. So when you've done that, you've all got it, I hope. Josh is busy clicking away here. So if you're ready, we'll go on to question 16. Anybody not got it? Message Josh as quick as you can. You should all be working, I hope. Right, question 16. The ephemera is another name for which insect? Do you want me to spell ephemera? EPHEMIRA. It's another name for which insect? Is it blowfly, mayfly, or fruit fly? The ephemera is another name for which insect? A, blowfly, B, mayfly, C, fruit fly. You all caught up? Have you messaged Josh? We had a couple of people had trouble. So do you want to ask that question again? The ephemera is another name for which insect?
And it's not what question it is.
We've got a bit of a glitch on this one, but looking at my technical advisor, hopefully he's getting it right. Sorry for the delay. Just to mention, you can see a poster above my head. Josh has printed these off. If you want to get one, there is a website on Just Giving on his website for donations for the boxes from the shop, I think. They look very colourful. Solve outcomes. Okay,
just guiding Kay through it.
Ah,
that's all.
Kay? Oh, Colin and Kay.
Colin and Kay.
Colin and Kay are having problems.
So, if, like I just said to them, if they reopen the document and start it from 16, I'll be able to see the previous 15 answers, and I should be able to add them on to it anyway. Just put the same team name in.
Put the same team name in.
And then start
on
16.
Colin and Kay. There's always one. Never mind. Thank you, Colin and Kay, for your participation.
Question 16.
Question 16 then, Colin and Kay. The ephemera, EPHEMIRA, is another name for which insect? Is it the blowfly, is it the mayfly, or is it the fruit fly? So for all of you, I hope we're now on question 17. A, blowfly, B, mayfly, C, fruit fly. Question 17. In which year did The Wanted have a top 10 hit with We Own the Night? In which year did The Wanted have a top 10 hit with We Own the Night? Was it 2013 A, 2014 B, or 2015 C? 2013 A, 2014 B, 2015 C. The Wanted, in which year did they have a hit with We Own the Night? Right, I hope you're up with scratch now, Colin and Kay. We can go through everything afterwards. Question 18. True or false? Kylie says lucky 48 times in the song, I Should Be So Lucky. Kylie says lucky 48 times in the song, I Should Be So Lucky. Is that true or is that false? Lucky 48 times, true or false, by Kylie Minogue. I think we'll have to have a big clock behind me, Josh, with the time, with counting the time down.
Yeah.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2. Question 19. The air gap is a wide break in which English range of hills? The air gap is a wide break in which English range of hills? Is it the Chilterns, the Mendips, or the Pennines? A, the Chilterns, B, the Mendips, C, the Pennines? In which range of hills is A, Gap? Chilterns, Mendips, Pennines. A, Chilterns, B, Mendips, C, Pennines. Okay, we're now on. Oh, Josh isn't counting for me. We'll do the counting next week. Okay, question number 20. You've got a picture of a British king. Which British king is he? Is he George II, George III, George IV, or William IV? Is he George II? That's A. George III? That's B. George IV? That's C. Or William IV? That's D. Which British king is he? George, 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 or William?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time is up. Question number 21. Which politician in 2015 launched a pink bus campaign to appeal to female voters? Which politician in 2015 launched a pink bus campaign to appeal to female voters? Was it Esther McVeigh, Harriet Harman, or Nigel Farage? Which of those three had a pink bus? Esther McVeigh, A, Harriet Harman, B, or Nigel Farage, or Farage, C? Which of those three had a pink bus campaign to appeal to female voters?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, question number 22. In astrology, which animal comes between Archer and the water bearer? In astrology, which animal comes between the archer and the water bearer? Is it A, a goat, B, a bull, C, a lion? Which animal comes between the archer and the water bearer? A, the goat, B, the bull, C, the lion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, question number 23. Again, true or false? In the Great Fire of London, 50 churches were destroyed. Is that true or is that false? In the Great Fire of London, 50 churches were destroyed. Great Fire of London. How many churches were destroyed? I say true or false. 50. You say true or false.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Time is up. Question 24. The Sugar Hill Gang are credited with the first UK top 40 hit for what style of music? The Sugar Hill Gang are credited with the first UK top 40 hit for what style of music? Was it A, grime, B, northern soul, C, rap? Which style of music was credited to the Sugar Hill Gang?
5,
Grime, northern soul, or
3,
rap?
2, 1.
Okay, question number 25. They've got a picture of a $50 bill, Josh?
No, because that would give them the answer. They've got a picture of a $1 bill.
All right, you've got a picture of a $1 bill. I apologise, you might have put it on the other side. You might have turned it over. Which US president is on the $50 bill? You've got the dollar bill. I want to know which US president is on the $50 bill. James Garfield, Abe Lincoln, or Ulysses S. Grant? A, James Garfield. B, Abe Lincoln. C, Ulysses S. Grant. Who is on the $50 bill?
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Question number 26, over halfway. A bit of history here again. Which of these kings of England was not born in Wales? Which of these kings of England was not born in Wales? Henry V, Henry VI, or Henry VII? Which of those three kings, they were all Henrys, was not born in Wales? Henry V, Henry VI, or Henry VII? A, Henry V, B, Henry VI, C, Henry VII.
2, 1.
Question 27. Which of these was not a British backing band of the 60s? Brothers, Mothers, or Lovers? A, Brothers. B, Mothers. C, Lovers. A, Mothers. B, Mothers. C, Lovers. Did I get it wrong? Not a British backing band of the 60s.
3, 2, 1.
Question 28. I hope you're all enjoying this. We haven't got so many bugger ups this week. On a Monopoly board, the electric company sits between properties of what colour? On a Monopoly board, the electric company sits between properties of what colour? Yellow, green, or pink? A, yellow. B, green. C, pink. Where is the electricity company? In the yellow properties, green properties, or pink properties?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Question 29. Which of these acids does not contain oxygen molecules? Hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, or sulfuric acid? Which of those does not contain oxygen molecules? A, hydrochloric. B, nitric. C, sulfuric.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Josh's clock seems to be working very well in the second half. We're getting it, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, now you've got pictures of 3 cars.
They're all Vauxhalls.
I was going to say they're all Vauxhalls. If you look at the badge on the front, but which of those is the Vauxhall Mariva? Which of these is a Vauxhall Mariva? A, B, or C?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, question number 31. The Greenwich Meridian is also called what? Is it A, the home meridian, B, the basic meridian, or C, the prime meridian? The Greenwich Meridian is also called A, the home meridian, B, the basic meridian, C, the prime meridian.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, question 32. We're nearly there. I'll give you all the answers. Who sang, question 32, Rainbow Connection in the Muppet movie? Who sang Rainbow Connection in the Muppet movie? Was it Kermit? Was it Fozzie? or was it Miss Piggy who sang the Rainbow Connection in the Muppet movie? Kermit, Fozzie, or Miss Piggy?
Okay, next question.
Next question. True or false? A baby robin eats 14 feet of earthworms per day. Is that true or is that false? A baby robin eats 14 feet of earthworms every day. True or false? Baby robin, 14 feet. True or false?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Question 34. Which of these original founders of the Football League has never won the FA Cup? Which of these original founders of the Football League have never won the FA Cup? Is it A, Bolton Wanderers, B, Notts County, C, Stoke City? Which of those three has never won the FA Cup? Bolton Wanderers, Notts County, Stoke City.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Question number 35. You have a picture of a tennis player. I hope you know who he is. I won't tell you who he is, but in what year did he win Wimbledon? 1974, 1975, 1976, 1977, 1978, or 1979? In which year did that gentleman win Wimbledon? 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. A, B, C, D, E, and F.
And just because we're coming up to it, at the bottom of the form, there is a submit button. You need to hit that at the end to send your answers over to me.
Okay.
Because I can only capture them at the halfway and this point. So if you don't submit, I won't have your second half answers.
Did you get that? Josh is telling me at the end of the quiz, you will see a submit button. If you don't press that, Josh will not pick up your answer sheet. So for the second half, we pick up your questions for the first half because you've already done it. Let us explain that in a few more seconds. Right. Question 36. Sashimi is most likely to be eaten with which of these sauces? Sashimi, S-A-S-H-I-M-I. Would you have it with a bechamel sauce, a soy sauce, or a tomato sauce? Sashimi. Would you have it with A, bechamel sauce, B, soy sauce, or C, tomato sauce? $37 coming up when Josh tells me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, question 37. New Hampshire is in what American time zone? New Hampshire is in what American time zone? A, Mountain Zone, B, Eastern Zone, C, the Pacific Zone. In which zone in the US is New Hampshire? Mountain, Eastern, or Pacific? It's so big, it's broken up into 3 time zones.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, question 38. Which TV personality was a best man at Benedict Cumberbatch's wedding? You only got a choice of two, so which?
There's three on the thing.
Is there?
I forgot to write in a selection for you.
Oh well, I've only got two,
Just
so
ask
A or B. Forget C. C's the wrong answer on this one, so if you press C, you are totally out of it, right? Which TV personality was the best man at Benedict Cumberbatch's wedding? Was it Judge Rinder or Jeremy Kyle? A or B? Do not press C. Benedict Cumberbatch's best man was either A, Judge Rinder, or B, Jeremy Kyle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Question 39, true or false? Queen Elizabeth I had 12 baths a year. In other words, slop into a bath mid-year. Queen Elizabeth I had 12 baths a year. True or false? Queen Elizabeth had 12 baths a year. Is that true or is that false?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, the last question.
And then just before you do that, just make sure you click submit.
Yes.
I need you to click submit.
Yes, I'll explain in a moment. In the USA pack of playing cards featuring Iraqi's most wanted, what was Saddam Hussein's ace of?
Understand the question?
Yeah.
He was the ace of.
He was the ace. Yeah, yeah.
Cards.
Was he the ace of hearts, clubs, diamonds, or spades? Saddam Hussein was an ace in the pack of playing cards which the American troops carried. What was he? The ace of hearts, ace of clubs, ace of diamonds, or the ace of spades?
And please click submit.
Now that we've done that, please click submit. That you will then transmit your answers to our statistician who can collate all of your answers, and we can then give you the correct answers after we've replenished our glasses. He's not drinking because he's got sciatica. John, and a broken tooth. So do you know a chiropractor that will come round, a dentist that's working? He's in terrible pain, but he's managed to pull through. I'll just go and get another drink. So I just want to get out of the way.
Now a little bit of until all the responses come in. You will miss questions. Still enough. Just calling okay, I've got to try and paste to the paste half. At the moment, just everyone's submitted. Yeah. Yeah, everyone, if they haven't, they'll need to do it before you give the answers.
Okay, I hope you've all submitted, because I'm now going to give you, we'll run through the correct answers. If Mr. Paul is on there, or Keith, or Sue, the quizzy is always right. All the teams entered, do you reckon, Josh?
I would say so, yeah.
Hopefully, if there's any latecomers, we'll deduct a point. First man-made object to break the sound barrier was a whip. The crack on the end of a whip broke the sound barrier. Which athlete won Olympic gold first? Sally Gunnell, C. Question 3. The Icelandic alphabet has the most letters. I won't tell you how many, because it could be a question next week how many. Question 4. He's hobbling across the bar with a bad back. Question 4. Look into my eyes is a catchphrase of Kenny Craig. Question answer A. The country highlighted in red, Croatia was A. B was Montenegro. It was Bosnia and Herzegovina. Question 6. Which Conservative Prime Minister was born the year before the Queen? Maggie Thatcher. Question 7. True or false? The first Little Chef restaurant opened in 1966. Now that's when England last won the World Cup. It was false. The first one opened in 1959. Question 8. Which group had a US #1 hit with the James Bond film song? It was, of course, Duran Duran. B. Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper was painted onto what surface? I asked you canvas, plaster and wood. It was onto plaster. You had 3 flags. Which was the flag of Kiribati? It was flag A.
Like a sun with a...
Yeah, sun, rising sun in it and whatever. In 1987, Mr. Potato Head lost his pipe. After a hue and cry, they removed his smoking pipe. Question 12. Patrick and Pippa were neighbours of Victor Meldrew. And for all you footballers, the penalty was introduced into football in 1891. True, it was. Which US actress starred in Help, Zero Dark 13, Interstellar? It was Jessica Chastain, not Emma Stone or Anne Hathaway. Which American state is shown in blue? Question 15. Arkansas, Missouri, or Kansas? Which one was it, Josh? You've not answered it.
That was Missouri.
It was B, Missouri. You can tell Josh does the maps. He doesn't put the blinking answers down. The ephemera is another name for a mayfly. They'll be around now. 17, in which you did the Wanted have a top 10 hit with We Own the Night. Clive will know this one. 2013. Question 18, true or false? 2013, A was the answer, true or false? Kylie says lucky 48 times in the song I Should Be So Lucky. True. I should be so lucky, 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 lucky. 48 times lucky.
Number 1 the day I was born.
You were lucky then. Apparently that was Josh's birth date. When he was born, that was number 1, and he has been very lucky since. Lucky to have a dad like me. Anyway, question 19. The Air Gap is a wide break in which English range of hills? Is it A, the Chilterns, B, the Mendips, C, the Pennines? It is the Chilterns. The pictures you had of George, and William, it was only William. It was D, William IV. Which politician in 2015 launched a pink bus campaign? Esther McVeigh, Harriet Harman, or Nigel Farage? It was Harriet Harman. Which animal comes between the archer and the bear, or the water bearer? Goat, bull, or lion? It is the goat. In the Great Fire of London, question 23, 50 churches were destroyed. It's false. 84 were destroyed. 24, the Sugar Hill Gang. They were credited with the first UK top 40 hit in rap. That's grime, northern soul, or rap. It was rap. Which US president is on a $50 bill? It is Ulysses Grant. Question 26. Which of these kings of England was not born in Wales? Well, Henry V and Henry VII were, so Henry VI wasn't. B. Which of these was not a British backing band of the 60s? Brothers, Mothers, or Lovers? Well, it was Joe Brown, it was Lulu and the Lovers, Joe Brown and the Brothers, and it was Nobody with a Mother. That's 2 V's as well. On the Monopoly board, the electric company sits between properties that are pink. Could be colourblind in Jimmy Young's case, but pink is the colour. Which of these acids does not contain oxygen molecules? Well, nitric acid and sulfuric acid do. Hydrochloric acid doesn't. That's A. 3 pictures of a Vauxhall. The Vauxhall Mariva was picture A. Question 31. The Greenwich Meridian is also called the Prime Meridian. Question 32. Who sang the Rainbow Connection in the Muppet movie? Never seen it. My kids probably did when they were younger. Kermit, Fozzie, or Miss Piggy? It was A. Kermit. True or false? A baby robin eats 14 feet of earthworms per day. They're very hungry. That is very true. 14 feet of earthworms per day. Which of these original fans of the Football League have never won the FA Cup? Bolton Wanderers, Notts County, or Stoke City? Stoke have never won the FA Cup. Question 35 was a picture of Arthur Ashe, and he won Wimbledon in B, 1975. 36. Sashimi is most likely to be eaten with soy sauce, which was B. Question 37. New Hampshire is in the Eastern time zone. Mountain, Eastern or Pacific? It's in the Eastern time zone. Which TV personality, question 38, was a best man at Benedict Cumberbatch's wedding? I asked you Judge Rinder or Jeremy Kyle. It was Judge Rinder. True or false? Queen Elizabeth I had 12 baths a year, 1 a month, whether she needed it or not. True. In a US pack of playing cards featuring the Iraq's most wanted was Saddam Hussein, the Ace of Hearts, Clubs, Diamonds, or Spades. He was the Ace of Spades. Okay. Thank you for taking part. I hope it's relieved your boredom for nearly an hour. I hope the format is working. Let Josh know if it isn't.
Yeah, feedback on the format. If that works for you better, then please.
If that is better, so I will give you we'll do the 6 to the top. Josh will print the rest of the scores.
I'll put them on our Facebook.
He'll put them on our Facebook page. Right, so in 6th place with 27 points was P squared. We know who that is. Joint 3rd with 28 points with John and Michelle, Tash and Caddy. And Tash said to me the other day, can you make it out easier, Uncle Dibo? And third was Gaza. So John and Michelle, Tash and Caddy, Gaza, you were all on 28. In Josh, we'll have music next week. We'll sort some sort of background. In second place with 30 points were the Outlaws. Well done, the Outlaws. And in first place was, with 31 points, Team Jones. So the average score across the board was 25. So for the teams that were there, the average score was 25. So well done to P Squared, sixth place. John and Michelle, Tash and Caddy, and Gaza. In second place, the Outlaws with 30. And well done to Team Jones. We'll give you a round of applause. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep well, keep safe, and we'll all get through this together. As again, if you want a poster, Josh will put it on his Facebook page. And if you want to get one, there's only 90. I think he's got rid of a dozen or so already. So they are in short supply.
I mean, if you want to donate anything to that while we're doing the quiz as well, please do. It's going to the St. David's and Fishguard Food Pod in St. David's, and it'll be going to support the Cutch Boxes at the Top Shop with Gwyn. So yeah, hope you like the posters anyway. Thank you.
Okay,
everyone.
thanks very much. Good night. We'll see you next week. Good night to you all. End stream.
No, on the mouse.
Oh, there. Oh, it's technology. I did it. I worked with it for 40 years, and now I can't do anything with it.
Yes.
Yes, not end. Good night.